Hey lovely people, welcome back once again to another exciting episode of Stitches with Collection. I'm Miss Stitches. Today in this video I'm going to share with you how to make this beautiful and easy designed beaded handle. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Let's get started. Materials needed. So you cut your fish line, you make sure it's long enough. You cut it off, and we are using 0.60 mm. You make sure you have the ends of the fish line. You pick 4 beads, fix on any side of the fish line, being it's the right side or the left side. Fix all 4 beads, and then you cross with the 4th bead using the other side of the fish line. Make sure you have the ends, you pull it out. And then you have your first ring done. Then you pick 3 beads, fix one on each fish line, fix one on the right fish line, fix one on the left fish line, and then you cross with the 3rd bead using both fish lines. You make sure you have the ends, you pull it out, and then you have your 2nd ring done. Going on, you pick 3 beads again, fix one on each fish line, and then you cross with the 3rd bead using both fish lines. You pull it out, and then you have your 3rd ring done. So you are going to weave on until you have 28 rings in all, and I'm going to do that off camera. So we have 27 now, and then with the 28th part on this fish line, you fix 1 bead. Then with that same fish line where you fix the bead, you go through this bead here. You pull it out, and then you have it like this. Then you pick 1 bead again and cross with both sides of the fish line. You pull it out, so you have the fish line turned this way. So when you count, you should get 28 in all. In this circle should be 28. So with this fish line, you go through the next bead, then you have it like this. Then on this fish line, so on any side of the fish line at all, you can start from there, but I'm starting from this fish line. So you fix 2 beads, and then you cross with the 2nd bead using the other side of the fish line. You pull it out, so you have it like this. It starts up to 4. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. Then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line, cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line. You pull it out. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 1 bead. Then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line again, cross with the 2nd bead using the right fish line. You pull it out. Then you weave on until you get 14. So when you count from where you started from, you should get 14. You should weave from that point to the top side, like 14. So without going through any bead on this fish line, you fix 3 beads. Then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line. You pull it out, so you get it like this. This adds up and makes it 15. So when you count to where you started from, you should get 15. So with the right fish line, you go through the next 1 bead. So you are going to weave on from here all around to where you started from to this side. So you fix 2 beads, and then you cross with the 3rd bead. You pull it out, and then you weave on till you get to that end. So when you get to the top side with this fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. With the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. So this is the spot where we started from, and then we wove to the down part. So you go through the next 2 beads, then you pick 1 bead and cross with both fish lines. So you have it closed up like this. Please watch carefully so you won't be confused. So going on this fish line, you fix 3 beads, cross with the third bead using the other side of the fish line, which is my right fish line. You pull it out, so you have it like this. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next one bead, you pull it out, then you fix 2 beads on the left fish line, cross with the second bead using the right fish line, you pull it out. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next one bead, fix 2 beads again on the left fish line, cross with the second bead using the right fish line, and then you weave on with the same method all around till you get to the last end. So when you get to the last end, with the right fish line, you go through these 2 beads, you go through 1, 2. Please watch carefully so you won't get confused. You go through these 2 beads, 1, 2, because we are ending it up here. So you go through these 2 beads, and then you pick 1 bead and cross it both sides of the fish line, you pull it out. So don't worry about the shape. After you are done, everything will fall in place. You get the shape you want, or the love shape will come out after you are done with the last round we are about to do. So you can fold it up like this. This is what you should get. We are going to close or join the sides together, and that's where we are going to get our love shape from. So don't worry about it. This is what you should get, but after you are done with everything, your love shape will come out. So we are going to join the ends. And then with this fish line, on this fish line, you fix 1 bead. Then with that same fish line where you fix the bead, you go through this bead here, the direct opposite one. Please watch carefully so you won't make any mistake. Go through this bead here, the next 1 bead, you pull it out. Then you have the bead in the middle of the sides like this. Then you pick 1 bead and cross it both sides of the fish line. You pull it out. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. With the left fish line, you go through the next bead. Then you pick 1 bead again and cross it both sides of the fish line. You pull it out and make sure it's very tight. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 1 bead. With the left fish line, you go through the next 1 bead. Then you pick 1 bead again, cross with both sides of the fish line, you pull it out, and then you go through the next 1 bead with each fish lines. So we're going to weave on from here to this end, so you get to the end where we started from with the same method. So when you get to this curved path with the left fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. But you won't go through any bead with the right fish line. Then you pick 1 bead and cross it both sides of the fish line, you pull it out. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. With the left fish line, you go through the next bead, and then you weave on with the same method till you get to the end. So when you get to the last end with both fish lines, you pass it through to this bead here. The right fish line to go through the next 2 beads, the left fish line to go through the next 2 beads. Please watch carefully. You just want the beads to come out from this side, as you can see. Then you pass the fish lines through to secure this part of the work. So this is what you should get after you are done passing your fish lines through. And as you can see, our love shape is out, and I made the same thing offline because you might need 2 handles. And as you can see, our love shape came out so nicely. From the beginning you think you are doing a wrong thing or you are not getting the shape well, but do not lose hope. Continue and it will come out so nice, like the way mine is looking. You can do this in any color of your choice. Feel free to increase the size if you want it big. Please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more and more of my tutorials. Make sure to comment and share as well. Stay safe. See you in my next video. Have a nice day and bye.